在人类学史上，一个主流的声音认为，整个地球的人类是从非洲出发，征服地球的。那个漫长的征途，研究者绘出了这样的岁月和地理上的路径。大约10万年前到达了亚洲，又经过了6万年时间，遍布于欧洲各地。被整个今天人类和文明深刻记忆的，是哥伦布那场著名的远航开启的欧洲向美洲的迁徙。这是奠定人类全球生存格局的最重要的一次迁徙。不论是主动还是被动，移动和迁徙从来都是整个人类文明在地球开发中的永恒动力，以至于当互联网时代迎面而来的时候，学者们将从现实世界向虚拟世界的移民，与500多年前航海家哥伦布的那次远航相提并论，而两者都有一个共同的目的：为了新的生活。是的，一场超越过去人类经验的大迁徙开始了。早在20多年前，美国 IBM 公司便开始了一次全新的探索。它成为最早倡导在家办公计划的全球性公司之一。这样的探索是对工业时代人类普遍处境的一次突围。庞大的工业组织规定了人类的生活和生命节奏。在确定的工作日，无论你居住远近，都要在确定的场所去度过确定的工作时间。这成为所有现代城市人和物质运动的铁律。这种力量在人类所有的大都市里都创造了一个词汇，叫高峰。当然，它也造就着工业时代的城市疾病，创造了伦敦曾经的别称“雾都”，北京今天令人伤感的新风景——雾霾。今天，IBM 共达12万8千员工开始回家上班，这是它员工总数的1/3。2011年，仅在美国 ，IBM 的在家办公计划就节省了大约2400多万升的燃料，二氧化碳排放量减少了5万多吨。美国电话电报公司、惠普，甚至联邦政府，都在探索弹性工作制的实施。在美国，不再拥挤在交通高峰而回到家里工作的人群已超过1300万，比1999年增长了44%。
Today, people want to work in that way. People want flexibility in their workplace. Women want flexibility in the way they work.
互联网提供的自由空间，比 IBM 的世界要广阔得多，让人们不仅摆脱空间和时间的限制，让人们与组织之间的关系也发生了革命性的变化。今天的美国，有1600万人成为更彻底的自由工作者。 他们不再和某一个组织保持归属性的关系，他们为互联网带来的所有机会而工作。新工作就在案头的电脑上，就在掌中的手机里，就在行走的街头，就在被称为碎片化的所有缝隙中运行。
I think one of the really interesting things that's happened in the internet age is that human longevity, the lifespan of human beings, is getting longer and longer and longer. But at the same time, the lifespan of organizations is getting shorter and shorter and shorter. Most of us will live longer than any organization we work for, than in a world of the past where you align yourself with one company and stay there for the rest of your life. That's becoming much more rare.
丹尼尔·平克为自己工作已经17年了，他在其畅销书《自由工作者的国度》里如此描绘：为自己工作的时代已经到来。
Today, talented people need organizations much less than organizations need talented people. That is a fact of life in the internet age. Talented people need organizations less than organizations need talented people.
51岁的酒窝妈咪又一次前往摄影棚。她是一位即将退休的医院护士，因为朋友推荐，她来到了淘宝模特的聚光灯下。在淘宝网上展示万千商品的模特们，已经创造了一个职业新名词“淘女郎”。在注册人数达37000多的淘女郎队伍中，接近90%是兼职者。 既来自全国各地，又来自千行百业。这些既不需要明确的上班时间，也不需要固定的工作单位的平凡女性们，2012年上半年就创造了超过11亿元的总收益。
一般我现在都是按件算，30块钱一件，多的时候一天拍100多件也有。那有的时候小单子嘛，40、50件，一个月的收入7、8千，将近1万吧。
人气高涨的淘女郎月入万元，司空见惯，也让酒窝妈咪这样的中老年人有了改变生活的机会。
In the industrial age, the means of production, that is, the tools that were necessary for people to create wealth, were very large. So you needed large organizations to raise the capital, to find the physical space, to coordinate the workers in order to create wealth. So today, a means of production is a laptop computer. The means of production is a tablet.
几乎所有的人，直接或间接，都会经历人生的重大事件，找到终身依赖的确定单位。在拥有13亿5千万人口的中国，寻找理想的工作，甚至获得工作机会，是无数家庭的一项工程。新时代伸出了奇妙之手，打开另一条通途，开拓出人们命运的另一片疆场。Elance 网站坐落在美国加利福尼亚州山景城。10年中，它已为全球150个国家的400万在线工作者提供了工作申请。绵绵不绝的工作机会和全球有相应能力的人，在这里最大限度地实现了自由对接。这里每年产生的120万个工作职位，相当于2013年上海市新增就业岗位的2倍。
There are 230 million knowledge workers around the world. Imagine if you could connect 230 million workers, what would happen? If you're in China, you can start working for a company in San Francisco. If you're in San Francisco, you can hire somebody in Australia.
Elance 提供的数以百万计的工作岗位中，还包含着一份属于全人类的新品质。过去的社会分配，往往是以国家为收益水平边界的，而全球人才与资源流动的过程，是一个不平衡的逆向流动，是优质人才向人才密集之地的流动。地球并不是平的。研究南北东西差异的学者们提供的数字，会描绘出一个山峰高耸、沟壑深陷的贫富差异图。这个疆界与制度，尤其与国家的边界休戚相关。当人类交流的格局改变之后，所有财富等级的沟壑，出现了填平它们的新的希望。
When you become very good and you build a reputation for fantastic work, we end up seeing a normalization of wages around the world. So the very, very best Android developer in the United States may earn the same amount of money than the very, very best Android developer in India.
于是，那些出行者可能不再需要出行了，他完全可以说着自己的乡音，守着自己的亲人，享受与他的能力相应的世界性分配。那些昔日渺小的个人，今天可以坐在家里的电脑前，和全世界的人实现着协作和合力，参与全球范围内的创新和竞争。智慧稀缺地带的智慧将不再飘散，财富稀薄地带的财富将减少流失。网络可能给强者对弱者隐晦的掠夺套上人类温情的缰绳。2011年4月，北京地铁10号线往劲松方向，你在读 Ayn Rand 的《Fountainhead》，我在读 Tony Blair 的自传。我们聊了几句，你在金台西照站下车，没有留下联系。我想认识你。这是2011年4月的一个深夜。一个名为10号线金台西照的博主发出的一条信息：在人类前辈的生命旅途中，有多少不可挽留的回眸一望，泯灭在岁月的长河中。但这个手持智能手机的年轻人，在留恋的惆怅中，便获得了与偶遇邂逅的可能。他发向网络之海的询问，迅速被网友转发达8400多条。99个小时之后，那本该在时光中远去的女孩，含蓄地回应了。今天，你与70亿同类中的任意一个他，距离究竟有多远？一个名为6度空间的理论，给了我们超乎经验的答案。
The idea of 6 degrees of separation is that everyone on the planet can be connected to everyone else through some short chain of intermediaries. So I know someone who knows someone who knows someone, and the idea is that the length of this chain is only about 6. And we call them small world networks, and they have this interesting property that everyone is very close to everyone else.
第一个人类的社交网站，因此被命名为6度空间。曾经的百转千回，曾经的距离和场所消失了，轻轻一击，包括时间、金钱在内的所有交往成本，全都变得忽略不计了。今天，全球社交网络用户总数已超过16亿，1/4的人类奔忙在社交网站上，占有人们上网时间最多的社交网络，正跨越国界，跨越种族，让人们拥有了同一个地球社交圈。
And in addition, if you look at the world today, and you ask people in the surveys, you ask people, what is the most valuable thing for them? You know what? It's not food. It's communication. Because communication is basic for the personal life, is basic for business, is basic for education, is basic for entertainment, is basic for everything. Communication is the heart of human life.
来自全球860个城市的7900万居民，在豆瓣网上组成的兴趣小组达39万个。几乎人们生活的各个方面，都会有兴趣相投的人，在各自的小组中结交朋友。从手工达人到密集物体恐惧症，各种各样共同趣味的人聚集成或常态或奇特的、种类繁多的趣园群落。
It's called the birds of a feather model. There's the expression in English that birds of a feather flock together, meaning that if you look at a flock of birds, they're all the same kind of bird. They stay together. Swans go together. The ducks go together in a different place.
So those people that are your acquaintances, or your weak ties, as I called them in the article, they're really what you might call your windows on the world. Strong ties are very useful for some things, for emotional support, but not so useful for bringing you new ideas and new trends. That's what the weak ties are strong for.
每一个过往岁月，具有社会经验的成人，在他曾经依存的村庄都市，寻找到与自己特别兴趣一致的伙伴，那将是怎样一件艰难而让人兴奋的事情？满足人们特定兴趣的资源，在过去漫长的岁月里，一直是稀缺资源。今天不同了，院墙街道、山川大海，甚至国界洲际，都不再是我们的束缚。在地球半径上充分链接的人们，不仅享受着兴趣伙伴的富足，还有人们构建终身的爱恋。在全国人口不到6300万的英国，有超过900万人使用网络交友平台寻找爱情。
And we saw basically in 2003 that the rate of people meeting online was about 6%, and going back to 1995, it went to roughly 0%. This has been at about 15% since 2005.
在东方中华，婚姻和家是所有价值最重要的基石，是中华民族所有家庭和亲近人群的公共工程。
那你就留个电话，这是我的电话。我们孩子是北京生的，户口都是北京人。
熟人社会中，每个求偶者的半径和途径都是局促和有限的。寻找情感和生活的伴侣，成为单身人群、他们的家人和亲友，乃至整个社会急切而困扰的持久课题。
喂，哎，你好，我这边是百合网，看到您注册我们网站了，想让您做。
今天，注册会员数量达到7500万的百合网， 在2013年婚恋调查报告中已经显示，中国单身人士择偶的途径，通过婚恋网站交友的比例，已经达到了71.2%。
婚恋是人们生活当中非常重要的一个部分，很自然也会受到互联网的影响和改变。特别是对于新的一代年轻人，他们非常小的时候就开始使用互联网，可以说他们对于互联网的熟悉和依赖是与生俱来的。因此，当他们长大之后，很自然也会利用互联网来寻找自己的伴侣。
千百年来，需要经过漫长而谨慎的交往，并由家人亲友一起审视参与，才能确定的婚恋模式，正在被互联网所带来的最广阔的资源、最便捷的方式和最低的成本，迅速解构和颠覆。沟通与分享，也正以另一种隐秘化的方式在延伸。一款以明信片的形式袒露隐秘心事的应用软件耳语，短短几年内，就在美国学生中拥有几百万用户，每月浏览量超过了25亿。无数的私密心迹在这个平台上悄悄而又汹涌地升腾着。
People really try and obviously show themselves in a very positive light that they don't normally feel comfortable sharing about themselves. So whether that be insecurities, seeking advice, relationship issues, kind of the whole gambit of human emotion that was just not being represented on other social platforms. Ones I really liked was a woman, she posted saying, I dance with two people at my wedding, the person I married and the person I wish I married.
互联网创造了可以交往、倾诉而没有危害的庞大人群，压抑了千百年的无限秘密，便找到了安全的倾诉对象，而不再畏惧秘密泄露在熟悉人的环境中。
I think it gives you the feeling of a freedom. I think it's the sense of anonymity as a freedom to be who you wanted to be but don't feel you could be. And see, you know, everybody has that kind of in them.
You might be a slight embellishment of who you are in the physical world. We found in recent research that if you present online an ideal kind of self, someone that you aspire to really being, you would love to be that person, but that person isn't achievable, that has psychological problems for that individual.
人类在分享与互动中重塑自我，重获认同，而被重塑的还有新一代人的内心情感和精神世界。世界上最遥远的距离，莫过于我们坐在一起，你却在玩手机。这是盛传于网络时代的朴素哀叹。在对血缘家庭有特殊依赖性的中国，发生在青岛城的一个故事，在此后的数年里，它包含的社会思绪都没有消散。庄重而来的白发长者在主座就位，却吃惊地发现，他的血亲后辈们人手一部现代的终端，他们的注意力与试图和他们寒暄的老人相隔如此遥远。颇受冷落的老人震怒，他起身掀翻了期盼已久、百味俱陈的家宴，扔下目瞪口呆的儿孙们，拂袖而去。 任何过于容易的获得，都注定是烦恼的冤首。广阔的陌生人世界和远处的吸引力是如此的强大，让人们不由自主地淡漠了对身边人的关注和交流。你需要多少朋友？这正是英国人类学家罗宾·邓巴的著作提出的互联网时代的人类诘问。罗宾·邓巴的研究成果被称为150定律，即著名的邓巴数字，指在任何时候，人们最多能与大约150人维持稳定的社交关系。
It seems that there are two major things that are important in determining the number of friends you have in real life, face to face, right? One is time. But for friendships with your friends, you have to invest time in them. If you don't invest time, the relationship deteriorates quite quickly within 6 months. Is really the brain, cognition. So they've taken people's Facebook pages, they've measured the size of their brain and shown there's a very nice correlation between the size of key parts of the brain, particularly this part at the front, and the number of Facebook friends you have.
尽管如此，人们仍然不停地在添加社交网页上的朋友链接。心理学家称之为“有瘾”，或者干脆直接命名为“网络社交成瘾症”。
So I think if people accept every invitation that comes to them on Facebook and they have thousands of so-called friends, most of those relationships are not even weak ties. They're simply meaningless. They're not ties at all. So I think that some people like to have thousands of friends because that's a kind of trophy for them.
在麻省理工学院教授、心理学家雪莉·图克尔看来，虚拟社交正让我们前所未有地忽略直接的对话，实时在线，让我们深陷无法切断的外部联络，难以自拔。他在新书《一起孤独》中叩问：为什么我们更依赖科技，而不是彼此？
That Americans only a few years ago had like 5 people or 7 people that they could call if in case of emergency. And then 5 years ago, it went down from 7 to 5. And then 4 years ago, it was 3. And now it's like just your partner, if you're lucky enough to have a partner or a parent. And if you're not, some people didn't have anybody. And so there's tremendous isolation, even as that person could have 500 Facebook friends. So I think that we're alone together.
We're just sort of broadcasting to a kind of faceless audience and hoping that someone responds, that there's some echo that comes back. And there's something that's less personal about that, something there's almost anonymous about that. And I think that's another way that social media is making our friendships more shallow.
I interviewed somebody who said, oh my God, it was my birthday. It was fantastic. I had 500 people on Facebook send me happy birthday messages. 500 people. I had to respect that. That made him feel fantastic. And then I said, so what'd you do on your birthday? And he said, I was home alone, had a pizza.
2013年9月23号，在美国旧金山，20岁的大学生贾斯汀·瓦德兹在走出地铁后，毫无征兆地被人从身后用手枪击中头部身亡。
San Francisco, there's now a shocking crime that happened on a crowded train there. Police say this man had been waving and gesturing with a gun on the train.
此前车厢里的凶手几次掏出手枪，漫无目的地瞄准人群。但遗憾的是， 乘客们几乎人人都在低头玩着手里的智能终端，他们没有意识到身边的危险和即将发生的悲剧，完全沉浸在那个网络链接的遥远的世界之中。这正是互联网带给人类难以逆转的深沉困境。在我们的过去，人以自己的生存范围为半径，建构了紧密关系和情感依赖群体。它成为我们的责任感、爱和恨、亲与近的来源。互联网正在重新界定我们千百年来的情感与距离之间的关系。今天，手机所连接的外部世界比周围更强大、更具吸引力，让每个手握工具的人，此时此刻都成为他的囚徒。旧金山的枪案现场中，如果有你有我们敢确定自己的注意力会在身边，会在那个凶犯握枪的手上吗？在人类新时代迁徙的旅程中，网络游戏是另一个从来不曾想象的宏大疆场。2013年，中国网络游戏用户总数达到4.11亿人。2013年，中国游戏行业总收入达1230亿元，而全球每周花在游戏上的时间则已经超过了30亿小时，相当于全球每个人半小时。在史无前例的快乐奔腾中，一款名为《英雄联盟》的竞技对战游戏，曾经创造这样的记录：同时在线的战队大军达到750万，而它全球总注册用户数更已超过7000万。要知道，德国人口总数还不到8100万。而暴雪公司的魔兽世界，则意味着这样的数据：人们花在上面的时间加起来，已经超过了500亿小时，约等于593万年。593万年前，我们最早的人类祖先刚刚站起身来。
Well, we do have a mission statement at Blizzard. It's dedicated to creating the most epic entertainment experiences ever. One of the most powerful things that you can do with entertainment is create it in a way that people can share it with each other. And so that's why online gaming is so exciting to us.
在游戏的世界里，不仅充斥着竞争和胜负，这个世界甚至宣称：“来吧，我给你如你所愿的再一次人生。”于是，数千万的第二人生快乐地开始了。
在这个虚拟的空间里，人与人之间的沟通呢，变得更加直接，也更加多元化一些。实际上，很多人沉迷喜欢有这个空间感，是因为他在现实中肯定有些得不到的东西，需要在这个空间里面去得到补充和满足。
If the real world is providing a very bad social life, I think we cannot blame people for seeking comfort in the virtual environment. If their social life is very good, then people should not spend as much time in human creativity. And for some people, it is very important for comfort. So I think of virtual environments not as an escape, but as a refuge, a place of peace, comfort, and growth.
游戏是每个人破碎现实的补丁。在新生与故去的万年舞台上， 满足于自己现实人生的人，究竟会占多大比例呢？在梦想的推动和市场的滋润下，人类的优势资源迅速向游戏领域汇聚，创造出让人惊叹的能量和难以抵御的诱惑力。
It takes a lot of creativity to make games. It also takes a lot of discipline and commitment. We're looking at people that are talented, intelligent, have experience with the particular discipline that we're hiring them for.
一款风行天下的游戏作品，是汇聚整个人类知识精英的才智武装起来的。精美的场景、情感的牵连、竞技的刺激，包裹着与生命本能直接呼应的诱惑。在这个强大的入侵者面前，几乎所有的家庭和父母都成了弱者。年少者如何在责任人生中成长，成年者怎样在责任生活中承担？魔兽们来到了哪里，哪里的人们就陷入时代性的困境。美国威斯康辛州的利兹伍利，又一次前往让他牵挂的伤心之地。在他的记忆里，他的儿子肖恩从小就是一个风趣而富有创造力的男孩，希望自己能成为喜剧演员。而一款名为《无尽的任务》的游戏，改变了25岁的他和这个家庭的命运。
And within like 3 months of starting to play it, he shut us out, his family. He stopped going to our family functions and our holidays, and he got depressed. I went to get him Thanksgiving, which was in November for our country, because we were going to go to my sister's to celebrate the day. And he didn't answer his door. And I opened the door. And I saw him sitting in the chair in front of the computer with that game on his computer. And I just I saw the gun. It was a rifle. He would have either just killed himself in bed or jumped off a bridge or something. But to do it while he was sitting right in front of the computer with that game on it.
这是最亲近和最信赖的人之间发生的伤害和战争，也是全世界的悲剧和伤痛。当形式不同的类似悲剧成为全社会注目的事件，整个世界都在呼唤声中开始采取行动。
Well, with the game and the addiction properties, what you're really looking at is, I think this escape. I mean, if I was drinking every day, yeah, people would have a problem with that, or if I was doing cocaine every day. But because the internet's such a socially acceptable technology, we sort of minimize the impact that when it becomes an addiction.
今天，肖恩的妈妈利兹伍利创建的非营利性游戏沉迷康复网站“在线玩家匿名协会”，平均每天的独立用户访问量超过4000，正成为游戏玩家们的心理康复之地。
It's become a very important mission. It is my only true mission that I have in life. I just work to pay the bills so that it can continue. I will continue on it because it also connects me with my son.
从儿子离去那一刻起，利兹伍利的人生便开始和游戏难以分离。 而儿子的那声枪响，如同一声悲鸣，如此凄厉不绝地响彻在他整个生命之中。在东方社会，几千年来，玩儿一直是被视为不具正当性和合理性的生活态度。中国的成语“玩物丧志”，在西方各种语言中都有着类似的格言。但实际上，游戏是人的天性，也是人性最根本的需求之一。游戏的历史几乎和人类的历史一样漫长。当然，新时代的游戏并没有停留在玩的院地里。华盛顿大学一个与人类艾滋病毒相关的课题遇到了困难。一种特定的酶在病毒的增殖中有着重要的作用，而要重建这种酶的3维模型，以便支持相关药物的开发，实验室里的进展极其艰难。2008年暑假来临前，课题组的师生们以游戏的心态设计了一款折叠塔的游戏，邀请网上爱好者前来攻关。出乎意料，来自世界各地数以千计的网友参与进来，他们被划分为互相竞争的小组，运行着这个游戏。
Over the holidays, and when we came back, we looked at, the top scoring structures that the players had been able to produce during that time, and amazingly, there were solutions produced by the players that had actually solved the structure of the protein. They were really excited about the solution, and we were very excited that the players were able to come up with it.
一个困扰了科学家近10年的难题，就这样被网络玩家们在3周的游戏中就解决了。游戏不仅在参与科学演进，也在改变人类的教学。向虚拟世界移民的作者，美国印第安纳大学教授爱德华·卡斯特纳瓦，本人就是一位资深玩家。他对自己的课程进行了史无前例的改革，比如课堂陈述被称为游戏任务，考试被称为打怪，家庭作业变成了锻造，而学生们被分成不同的合作小组，简称游戏工会。
Students can find the information elsewhere. They don't need to get it from a professor. The professor's role now is to make students excited about learning, to show them where to go, to be an advisor and a guide, not a boss. If you do not kill the monster, you die. So I build courses that let students be heroes. They have the freedoms that heroes have, but they also have the responsibilities that heroes have.
学者们已经在推想，未来学校里的课业也许就是一款游戏，甚至整个受教育的过程都可以在游戏的路途中完成。未来，许多工作岗位甚至职业，也许都会是某种游戏任务。人类许多艰难的职责都可以在游戏中承担。已经有学者在充满信心地描绘游戏在人类生活中立体化的可能。一切皆可游戏，一切都在游戏之中。这在人性深处得到呼应的新时代的兴奋，注定会提出与它正面的企图相反的疑问。拥有了有始无终的快乐，无穷无尽的快乐，涵盖一切时间和空间的快乐。人和人的生活将会是怎样的呢？在今天， 人类似乎被分成了3类人群：伴随网络成长的数字原住民，网络生活已是他生命本能的一部分；那些在技术爆炸之前的传统社会中成长起来的数字移民，正在艰难的学习中向网络新大陆迁徙；而数字难民则远离着数字文化，生活在过往经验塑造的旧大陆之中。对于数字移民和数字难民，迁徙将是伴随他们一生的命题。人类生活向数字化时代、向互联网全面的迁徙，是一个时代性的人类课题和不可阻止的人类命运。无论你是不是网民，无论你远离互联网还是沉浸其中，你的身影都在这场伟大的迁徙洪流中。超越人类经验的大迁徙，温暖而无情地开始了。